My name is Jimmy Baumgartner. I'm with Fisher Industries, doing business as Fisher Sand and Gravel, and we're in the Western United States and have been a proud client of CGC since the early 90s. Fisher Sand and Gravel operates in mostly the Western United States, and we focus on rock quarries, sand and gravel pits, and then the derivatives and involvements of different entities as far as batch plants, concrete plants that are associated with it. So we've grown from just kind of being a common supplier, subcontractor for a lot of people with rock needs to vertically integrating into larger projects where we'll use the commodities and the projects as a general contractor on jobs. Fisher Sand and Gravel has been actively using eCMS products since the early 90s. We've grown with multiple iterations of the product, and even though we were at the time really a contractor just in the Montana, Dakotas area, we've grown and expanded, and as we added offices down here in the Southwest, it was nice to have a partner that was nearby. We're able to expand with the flexibility of the product, and also be involved with a lot of the new ideas and iterations as the product kept evolving. We started initially for our accounting processes just to make sure our monthly closeouts were accurate and closed out, where we could get WIP accounts, we could get all the different things for general ledgers and journal entries posted correctly. As the accounting function grew and we realized one of the biggest advantages we found was how robust and workable the job costing format was. So our project management, as we diversified and got into a lot of things, used the product for multiple different things and a lot of different associated functions that necessarily have to kind of reinvent themselves. So the ability to have job costing and report items on a weekly basis that allowed us to have strategic tools to initiate better decision making. There's just the reliability as AP flowed in, our contract stuffs were updated, the ability to add committed costs and look at kind of cash projection analysis was really good. But the driving force, what really makes good, is making decision making based on the ability to have accurate budgeting and job cost information, so you can really calculate costs, project where jobs were going to complete themselves. As we changed with eCMS and they started getting into the era where we're a Windows environment and a real flexible environment as far as how the product used was going to be important, generating information from the field and getting into a new area of like maybe digitizing stuff. We went through a lot of that with eCMS. To the point where as they were growing, we looked at what was out there too, and we were very impressed how fast eCMS was able to respond. I think one of the key things we've always felt that's worked out really well was the fact that eCMS stayed good at being a hardcore accounting program,